Hey, and welcome to the next part of our training. Now we're going to talk about what I like to call tile style, which is what kind of tile do I want to lay down on my floor? Do I just go to the store and say, I like that one because it's pretty, or I like that one because it's cheap? Neither. You can sometimes get both of those. You can sometimes get the prettiest, what you like, and the cheapest, but it's not always best for your particular application. So this is a very important part. You don't just run out and buy whatever tile you think works. This is where this comes in, and we'll show you exactly what tile you'll want for your application. Now obviously I can't come into your house and show you what tile for what part, but with this overview it's going to show you and give you the idea of, okay, this is my bathroom, what tile can I use for this particular application? This is my living room or my dining room or hallway, that kind of idea. So without further ado, we'll get into the first tile, which is ceramic. So ceramic tile is your least expensive tile, and it's the one that most people end up using. It's the variety of them is just, there's so many different varieties of ceramic tile. Because they are less expensive and because more people buy them, they're able to offer many different styles. Where do you want to use the ceramic tile? Pretty much with ceramic tile, almost anywhere. There's really not a spot that you'd say, well, this just doesn't work with ceramic. It's got a gloss film over it that allows water to never penetrate it. It's got some texture to it so that you won't slip on it if it does get water on it. It's fairly resilient to a breakage. It is, however, the most breakable out of all the tiles. So you have to watch for that. That it's not, if it's an area that does have chances of hard things hitting, or it's more of a commercial type area, or an area that, you know, harder things will hit, that kind of idea, then you don't want to. But in a general house, this works well. We talked about the cost, and it is quite good. I mean, the other day I went to a store and I saw one for 49 cents a square foot. So this kind of tile was 49 cents. So you can imagine how much you'll save when you do a whole room at that kind of price. Now, with that kind of quality, it could be that the tile's good, it could be that it isn't. It just depends on who is selling it and why they're selling it. Now, generally with ceramic tile, when you pay less, it's due to the fact that the sizing isn't that accurate. As an example, this is supposed to be a 12 by 12 tile. Now, if I were to measure it, because it's a lower end, chances are it's 12 and a 16th, 12 and an 8th, maybe even 11 and 15 16ths. So the variable in the sizing can determine the price as well, not just the quality itself of the tile. But you still get a glaze over top of clay, and that's what ceramic tile is just clay with a glaze over top of it. And so with that, if you do have anything dropping on it and chipping off, instead of there being this nice glaze, you're now looking at clay. So that is the downside to it. It's not quite as durable as the other tiles. We'll get into the other tiles in a bit. But the price is obviously a whole lot better, and if you're pretty sure that nothing like that will happen, it is a safe way to go and inexpensive way to go. They're very easy to clean. That's another great thing about ceramic tile. It's just because of the glaze over top, it's just a quick wipe. You get anything on it, and you can pretty much scrub anything, scrub any type of cleaner on it without being too worried about it. It is the easiest to lay as well. It's light, fairly simple. Now, I talked about the size difference, so that is one drawback. Oftentimes with the ceramic you'll have different sizes, and when you put them down and trying to get a straight line, it's a little bit more difficult, so that can be a drawback to that. Once again, we talk about that and it'll all make sense.